Hello, beautiful. Thank you again so much for continuing to join me on this amazing gratitude practice. Again, I feel so grateful to have been held accountable and to really be given the permission to show up for myself, for you, for everyone. And this practice has been absolutely transformational. I just had some major breakthroughs actually last night with my body and healing my alignment issues that I've had for 3 years. So I don't know what exactly it is, but I think it's a combination of multiple things, including the gratitude practice, this magic water I'm drinking, just the intentionality behind living and moving and really being in alignment. I know what that feels like now. I know what it feels like to be out of alignment. I know what it feels like to be in alignment. So again, thank you to this amazing practice and all of the gratitude that has been infused into my body, into my soul, into my heart, into my being, so that I can be in alignment with my truth. And really exciting news, guys, I got my book back. So I don't have to read off the computer anymore and be super awkward. So yay, now it's like story time. Okay. Day 22. Before your very eyes. This world, after all our science and sciences, is still a miracle. Wonderful, inscrutable, magical, and more to whoever will think of it. 7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all of my desires. It was a long list. At that time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and I carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had an opportunity, I would take out my list and read through it, giving it as much gratitude as to each desire as I could, as though it had already happened and I had already received it. With my number one desire, the desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say the magic words "thank you" for it multiple times per day and feel as if it had already come true. One by one, every desire on my list magically appeared before my eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off my list, and I would add new desires to my list. One of my desires from my original long list was to travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week at the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but had filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling faces, and happiness was the palpable energy that surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me that the reason why they were so happy is because they were grateful. They were grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the airplane. They were grateful to be with each other. They were grateful for what they were doing, where they were going. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on that plane and traveled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me that I had just received my final desire. Bora Bora was the last desire on my original long list, and the reason I was on that plane before my very eyes, gratitude. I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude will bring a joy and a happiness for life that you've never felt before, and that's truly priceless. From the time I began using my gratitude and the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on my original list was 4 years. To give you an idea of the enormousness of receiving all my desires in that amount of time, when I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt, and I had 2 months before I would be forced to shut it down and would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet on my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, to travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid off all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to the best it could be, improve the quality of my health again, and have unlimited energy and excitement for life. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility, was, to many of the people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people through my work. The very first desire I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, and one by one, as they appeared before my very eyes, I crossed them off my list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desire list that you created. Read through each sentence and desire on your list, and for 1 minute, imagine or visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can as if you have it now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On at least 2 occasions in the day, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude for you, each one, as you can, as if you've already received it. If you want your desires to come more quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet, your purse, from this day forward, and whenever you have time, open it up, read through it, and feel as much gratitude you can for each and every one. When your desires appear before your eyes, cross them off your list and add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross off a desire on your list, you will be in tears of joy because what seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude. I love this, you guys. This is so great. I just absolutely love this. This has been absolutely game-changing. Like I said before, this is the only time that I've fully completed this book. And the only reason I've been able to do that is because I had to show up for you, to serve you, and to hold myself accountable because it wasn't just about me anymore. So thank you for allowing me to do this and to share this medicine with you. So again, I hope that you are still doing your 10 blessings in the morning and your magic rock practice at night. And then we get to add on this desire list before your very eyes, watching your desires transform and happen in front of your eyes. And I don't know about you, but I am so excited about this one. I am for sure going to write this down on a little piece of paper along with my magical check, along with my magical piece of money that I wrote on, and my card that says the gift of health and keeping me alive. I'm keeping those all with me at all times. Like, and no questions asked. Like, this is actually going to happen. This is so exciting, you guys. So again, just to recap, read through each sentence on your desire list, and for 1 minute, visualize or imagine that you've received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. Carry your desire with you throughout the day today, and at least on 2 occasions, take out your list, read through it, and feel as much gratitude you can for each and every one of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the magic. Thanks for being part of the magic. I love you. See you tomorrow.